Good morning, YouTube. So with today's video, I'm going to give you 7 great green fragrances for 2023. You can wear these in the springtime. Number 1 is more of a spring scent, but you can get away with it on a cooler summer day. But for the most part, these will do very well in the summertime. These are actually all quite affordable as well. Number 1 is actually going to be Herrera 212 for men. So this is an oldie, but it's a goldie, as Casey Kasem would say. So I'm just repeating myself, you know, that's what I kind of do. But this one here came out in 1999. So this might resonate a little bit more so with the older guy, right? But with 212, it's just like a green, grassy scent with some spices, a little bit of woods, and like maybe a little bit of musk. What it kind of smells like is that freshly cut lawn. You know, that for me, that brings back a lot of memories. I haven't cut any grass like over a decade. I live in a condo, for heaven's sake. But it does remind me of my childhood. I hated cutting the lawn when I was a kid, but I miss it nowadays. It's kind of funny that as you get older, some of the things that you hate doing when you're younger, you kind of miss. But with this scent here, it does have grapefruit. It's got green notes, ginger, lavender, sage, woods, and musk. So again, pretty much just like green, grassy, herbal, fresh lavender, a little bit of spice, and definitely like a musky, woody base. Perfect casually, but you can wear it to school. This might be a little bit more like older than a lot of the students out there. High schoolers, absolutely. College, you know, if you're like a university student, you can, and you might like this one quite a bit. But you can also wear this to work. Again, just generally casual, longevity, good 7 to 9 hours. Fragrance number 2 is definitely the epitome of green, and it's very much like this shirt. Totally unplanned, alright? But that's going to be Dunhill's Fresh. Now this is another older fragrance. I don't know what year it came out, but it's more like in the mid to late 2000s. This is just like, it's a different type of freshly green. This, however, does have like green notes, of course, but it's got like basil, sage, lavender, oak moss, vetiver, and violet. The violet itself does add a little bit of a powdery undertone. It's not like overly powdery, but it is there. And there's also something a little bit more airy, a little bit more aromatic about this scent. This scent is definitely more aromatic than the Herrera. And this for me might be a little bit more of a mature fragrance. This is an older fragrance, this is newer, but I just find that this smells a little bit more older, a little bit more older manish in some ways, okay? But if you're a young guy in his 20s, you can wear this. But for me, it's just, it smells like what a father figure would wear. You know, somebody who just wants a few fragrances in their collection. Boy, that spray was pretty pitiful. For me, this is what like a dad would wear. You know, and I find it's a great office scent. Definitely office safe. A lot of workplaces are becoming scent free, you know, and if you want to wear a fragrance that's not going to offend anybody or really trigger anybody's sinuses or asthma, this is a great scent for that. And longevity is going to be about 6 hours. Fragrance number 3 is amazing. It smells so good. Bulgari Aquamarine. Now this is a discontinued fragrance that you can get online right now for a pretty reasonable price tag. So I wouldn't really wait, because like the other ones are all discontinued. Atlantique, the Amara, which a lot of people hate, but I actually enjoy it. It's not one of the best ones, but it's not so bad. The tonic, like the Aqua tonic, which I really wanted to try. I still can get a decant, but the price tag for even for a decant is ridiculous. But this is green. It is fresh, but it's also salty because of that seaweed. This also does have watery notes, like sea notes. It's got woods, musk, neroli, amber, grapefruit, lemon, and so on. What it pretty much is, it's an aromatic, green, sea salty, like seaweedy type of scent, and the dry down is like a musky, woody base. When you come out of the ocean, and like some of these beaches that I've been to, like San Diego, you know, San Diego, like I just seen like a lot of seaweed, including like Miami. Not Miami Beach itself, but some of the other like lesser known or less populated beaches. Like Miami Beach or South Beach, whatever it's called, is just like a tourist attraction. They just keep that place pristine. But some of these other places that I've been to, it's like when you come out of the ocean, you're just kind of like letting the sun dry you out. You have like a lot of seaweed around you, you know, so that seaweed, so in the air with the muskiness from this, kind of is like representation of that. This is a great casual scent, but you can wear it to work if you choose to. Pretty much all of these you can wear to work for the most part, okay? But for me, it's more of like a relaxing, chillaxing, laid back type of fragrance when you're just trying to unwind on the weekend. Longevity is going to be about 6 hours. Fragrance number 4 is going to be a cologne, but in my opinion, it's a pretty good cologne. Armaf Très Nuit. So this is supposed to be a representation of Creed Green Irish Tweed, and it smells like, I don't want to say identical. Creed Green Irish Tweed is done better, just better ingredients overall, but for what you're spending, 30 bucks, this is a great alternative. This does have spices, sandalwood, lavender, lemon, iris, violet, and more. Like for me, and it might be an unlisted note, you know, maybe I'm just looking at the wrong website, but I get like a lemon verbena. You know, lemon verbena is in Green Irish Tweed, and I just get like this very lemony feel that just pops. That's like green, like lemon verbena is like lemon, but it's green on top of that. You are gonna get that lavender for sure. You are gonna get the iris that does add a little bit of a powdery undertone, but really it's not that bad in my opinion, and it just dries down to like a woody base. Really good scent. You know, for what you're spending, again, 30 bucks. It's the same versatility as Creed Green Irish Tweed with probably like better longevity. You know, I have the original formulation. I get about what? 7 to 8 hours. This is like 7 to like 9. So you know what? You really can't go wrong. Fragrance number 5 is very much like myself, just different. Hugo Boss Hugo, just different. Oh my lord, that dad jokes. But this fragrance here does have that typical green apple note. It's got basil, I think it's got musk, fern, woods, mint, and so on. What it pretty much is, definitely that green, juicy Granny Smith apple, the mint, the basil. I get a bit of like a musky base with definitely woods. Really, really nice. This is like I did state that this is more of a spring scent. This is the epitome of spring. It's just oh so green, but it's fresh, it's uplifting, it's sweet, it's fruity, it's aromatic, herbal, you know, just like green and herbal. That is like, for me, that is very synonymous with the springtime. This is casual, but you can wear it to work. You can also wear it to school. This came out in 2011, so yeah, it's a little bit older of a scent, but it's not like some of these ones here, like this one, and even this one, you know. So if you're like a high schooler, you can wear this, no problem. And longevity is going to be about 6 to 7 hours. Fragrance number 6. This, when it is ultra hot, this will just bounce off your skin and just adding that pep to your stuff. It's just the hotter, the better. But that's going to be Azarochrome Aqua. Now this does have mint and basil. It definitely does have different citruses and also a very juicy apple accord. Oh yeah. But throw in seawater or sea notes, but also cypress or woods towards the base. I do myself get a bit of a musky undertone towards the end, but just like green, fresh, super airy, aromatic, will just make you feel good. You know, again, when it's really hot, this will just shine. Like if you're looking for compliments, which I don't get a lot, and if I don't get any, that's okay, but when I do get one, yeah, I do feel good, and it does add that pep to your stuff. But that compliment, including this, will definitely add that double pep to your stuff. This is casual, it's school, it's work once again, and longevity is going to be about 6 hours. And last but not least, this is an older scent that came out in like, I don't know, shit, like 03, 04. It's a forgotten scent. But when I came into this community a decade ago, this got a lot of mention. Lacoste Essential. This is a great scent. You know, Lacoste Essential Sport, that's a good one too. You know, discontinued, hard to come by, over the top expensive. but this here is like 35 bucks or less. So this is a green scent with cassia, but also tomato leaf. You are gonna get like a nice tangerine note. There's some pepper to add a little bit of like a fresh spice, but also sandalwood. Just aromatic, green, fresh, and definitely herbal. Fantastic. It kind of smells like a little bit like a garden in some ways, just because of that cassia and that tomato leaf. You know, I really like it. You know, it's very underrated. It's not a banger in the projection, and it's also not like a beast in the longevity. You're gonna get about 5 hours with this one here, but this is a fragrance for yourself. You know, it is casual. Like, again, you could wear it to work, you could wear it to school, and for like high schoolers, you could wear this. Sure, it's gonna be older than you, but you know what? That's okay, because for me, it's pretty much timeless. Longevity is going to be about 4 to 5 hours. Guys, that's it. That is 7 great green affordable fragrances for 2023. Any reviews that I've done on these, they will all be down in the description box below. And because that this is an affordable list and also maybe green, why don't you check out this side here? You might get one of each. You might get a green, you might get an affordable. Who really knows? And if you like this very video, please leave me one of these. I thank you for your time, take care, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, everybody.